What is up, everybody, and welcome to another episode with Scorched Earth. And I have some good news and I have some bad news. First bad thing is I'm being run over by a Morellatops right now, and that's not cool. What level are you again? Level 50. Okay, I knew that. Good news is we got some really cool tames. Bad news. I lost all of the footage recording myself getting them. And as you see, I have metal tools now. Things have been progressing, to say the least. I recorded about an episode and a half, and then accidentally lost it all, and yeah, now I don't have any of that footage. So, this is episode 3, but to kind of bring you up to speed, obviously last episode we had just tamed up our parasaur, and then in the next episode the goal was to tame up one of these guys. So we're going to do that again this episode, but you know, obviously we have this one tamed, which is great to have. We're not going to use it, just so I can show you guys how, you know, that we can tame it without using Morellatops or anything like that. Also obviously have a Procoptodon. We just killed its parent and then kept the baby. Big reason for that, we will see later on. So hopefully we do find another Procoptodon parent, and then we can take another baby. Also, as you can see, we now have a smithy and forge. It's because we went on a terrifying metal run that I unfortunately don't have anymore. But don't worry, we will go on another terrifying metal run very quickly after we tame up our Morellatops. So, first order of the day is going to be taming a Morellatops. So I want to make sure we got enough resources and make sure my door is shut, right? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. And then I want to grab some resources. I also built a bunch of foundations to build a trap and stuff, but didn't actually end up using it. And I'm going to show you what we do. Actually, I don't need stone. It's one of the few things I don't need. I need flint. Thatch, and don't we have any fiber? Do we not have fiber? Why does nobody have fiber? Is that what else I need? Yeah, I need fiber. Alright. So you are a male Morellatops, good to know. And it was a level 95 when I tamed it. Obviously Barry tamed it, so I think it got most of the levels it wanted or needed, but I can't remember. None of you guys have anything, so that's okay though. We're gonna take this metal real quick and make a sickle because I don't want to hand pick a bunch of stuff, and then obviously we want to make a there we go. Alright, also clean up the base a little bit. Alright, cool. We don't need all of this, but let's go ahead and make a bunch of arrows. Do I want to make 100 arrows? I really don't need to. Yeah, make like 45 or something like that. So yeah, while I do that, it's just easier if we take the Morellatops. And we're obviously, when I tame one, we'll go over all of the fantastic stuff that this guy can do. Actually, no, we're not gonna take him. Sorry, I keep going back and forth in my head what I want to do, because I had something else planned to do. But obviously, we're not gonna do that, since I gotta show you how to get everything we already have. Alrighty, so Morella tops. We're definitely gonna want to grab water. Crap, we didn't grab any water, did we? Nope. So never mind. We gotta go grab some water. And I don't like that he's sniffing. I don't know. I think sniffing is sandstorm, which I am not looking forward to. But we'll see. Maybe it's like a rainstorm or something. Water. Alright. At least you guys saw us put the plumbing in last time at the house. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Just keep a lookout. It might be a heat wave. That's what it looks like it might be. Also on the lookout for, I think it's purple flowers. For some... silk, I think it is. Oh! Ooh, you get silk from, Alright, you get silk from white flowers too. And you want to use a sickle if you can. Yeah, I'm excited. Okay, we'll use all that silk later on. First things first is taming up a Morella tops. And a halfway decent one. You're level 45. That is not what we're looking for. But we got 2 up here. I'm just going to make sure we got no... What are you? Level are you? Well, hold up. I didn't see a mom symbol, so not interested in you at the moment. What level are you? 40. Not really what we're looking for. You. 45. What level are you? 20. Okay. We're not having good luck right now finding a decent level Morella tops. And I really would like a female that's decent. What are you running from? Okay. Well, there's a bunch of stuff down here. There's a bunch of Procroptodons. You're not a mom, right? I don't think so. Okay. How about you? What level are you? 105? Yep, okay. So we'll tame this guy. Perfect. This is right where I tamed the other one. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to tame it just like how I would tame like anything as like any trike. I believe this is the one that we want. Pretty darn sure at least. Alright. And last time I just used a bow and arrow, but this time we're going to use the crossbow just to make this go a little easier. But they're a lot like trikes in the fact that they're all going to swarm you and be really upset and come after you and do all that kind of stuff. But please, I hope we don't. Oh, come back here. No ho. You're not torpor running already, are you? Are you stuck or running away? Which is it? It looks like he's stuck. You may have gotten lucky. Alright, let's go run over here and see what happened. Oh, apparently I'm thirsty. Well, good thing we're gonna go jump in the water real quick. Alright, boss. How do I want to play this? I don't think you're close to being... Is it raining? Holy sh... It's raining! It's a miracle! Alright, I'm just looking for a rock to jump on real quick. Can we do parkour? No, we can't. Parkour. Oh, dude, we're so close. Parkour, let's go. Oh, you suck. The only thing I'm worried about is they are pretty quick, so you want to be careful. We need to shoot them. That's why I'm trying to look for a rock. They're much faster than a trike, I feel like. I mean, not when the trikes do the sprint, but like... Alright, come on. Let me get up the hill. Alright, here we go. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Now we're in our nice little ledge. Sniper tower, boom. Oh yeah, he's gonna be all upset. You're gonna be all upset. Come on. And so are your friends are gonna be also upset, but they're not going to be able to hit me. And then they're gonna de-aggro. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep pumping away. And hopefully you get... Holy Genobi. You gotta be torpor running by now. Torpor running. Yes, you are. Okay. Shoot. Please. Fall over. Fall over. Fall over. Torpor running. Torpor running. Oh, balls. Did not see that guy. Get out of the water. Get out of the water. Get out of the water. Bro, this 105 is just not... Leave me alone, please. Oh, crap. We need to get up and out of here. Where did it go? Well, this is not going as smooth as the other one did. Where did it run off to? It ran this way, I'm pretty sure. No way. I hit it a bunch of times. I'm like, dude, you gotta be kidding me. It's gotta fallen over. You would think, right? I don't want to run too far away. I would have thought it would have been knocked out. Wait a minute. No. Okay. Well, here's a little trick. If it is knocked out, we should have it in our taming in progress. It is knocked out. Okay, sick. Oh, and it's female. Would you look at that? Ah, see, that's using the game right there. Yeah, I thought for sure it was going to be knocked out. Oh, yeah, we must have ran right past it. Would you look at that? Oh, beautiful. 105. All right. Cool. So, that's a good start. Yeah, I was like, I could have sworn like you were torpor running, like you were about to fall. You know how you're like taming, and you just kind of feel it. You feel it in your bones, like, yeah, this one's about to fall over. I felt that, and then she kept running. Let's go ahead and do this. Whoa, we got tail moving back and forth and everything. Okay. Just give me a bunch of berries, please. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, 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 hey. I accidentally hit it with a narco arrow. Now it's torpor running. Passive, 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 passive. Oh shoot. No. Neutral. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Well, this was no short of a disaster. Good thing I had a Morel offset base. I didn't know we were gonna get stuff like that. Can you... Yeah, I was gonna say, can you guys get up here? Oh, crap. Get out of my way! I'm trying to get back over there. Oh, brother. This is a serious one. Oh, 85? Jeez, oh, Pete's. Alright. Now can we go up this hill, guys, in peace? Wow, I did not think we were going to get attacked by raptors up there. And, of course, they're all stuck. Come on, come this way. I guess we'll walk all the way around. Well, good thing Morellatops don't lose their torpor very quickly. We're just starving it out, you know? Jeez, we gotta run all the way. We're basically running to the Morellatops at this point. Hopefully everyone can follow. I mean, at this point, I don't really care. Alright, everyone's with us. Cool. Well, at least we could defend the base. Hopefully you guys aren't too hurt. That was not fun. I was like, I heard the raptor call, and I was like, no. Luckily, you guys all defended each other great. Way better than I did. Alright, let's just grab a bunch of berries. Hey, you got a couple levels and everything. Look at that. Cool. Alright, let's go finish taming up this Morellatops. You gotta see them a little bit in action. They're very quirky creatures. Weirdly quick, but then also slow, but they have good weight. Like, I don't know. I don't even know how you would describe them. They're like a faster moving trike, but well, not really, because they don't hit as hard as a trike. Man, what would a Morellatops be like in a regular base game? Thought I heard raptors again. I was like, no. Now is not the time for raptors. Oh, what's up, little Anky? I would tame an Anky, but I don't need one right now. Probably won't need one for a while. Okay, just making sure I don't see any raptors in the distance. Luckily, all that chaos happening while it was raining, so I didn't have to worry about heat, dying of heat. I guess in the meantime, while we're waiting for homeboy to tame up, yeah, we just obviously berry tame. They don't take too long. Pretty simple. As you can see, we're going to use the sickle here to grab silk, and I'm going to show you why in a little bit. Why you want silk, because we're going to build some really important gear using this silk, and quite a few things you use silk for. So always a good thing. Now, obviously, if you want silk, you can just for example, I don't know if we're going to pick it up. You can, like, do these guys by hand, and I believe you should eventually, maybe not. I know it's kind of rare. Like, it's like, it gets 1,000 times better once you get a sickle. Because then once you start going around, then you start actually getting, stuff. Alright. I need to... Yeah, let's just bump weight since we're out of weight anyways. What else do we have a bunch of? Oh yeah, a bunch of berries that I don't need right now. Okay, cool. Morellatops is almost done. I'm gonna go, you can just follow me. It's fine. Oh, I know. Spicy. But yeah, you should have seen it. Like the Progoptodon, it was like a level 20 mother. And we actually took the Progoptodon out with the Parasaur. Because that's all we had at the time. So the second animal I technically tamed was the baby Progoptodon. Which that's going to be huge when we get enough resources for their saddle. Which, unfortunately, their saddle is a crap ton of resources. And the big reason we're going to be doing a massive metal run coming up soon. And I don't know the best places for metal. I just know where one is. And it's not a fun place to go. But, you know, we're going to have to go there. Come on, buddy. Eat a couple more bites and let's get this. I can still see, like, hear the raptors in my head. Alright, buddy. Let's go. The cool thing about Relatops is you can sprint and run and they'll stick right behind you. Although they do shake the ground like crazy. But, before I set them up to do mating, which I think is the plan, because I want to get an imprinted one, and I don't know what we need, or what temperature we're going to need for a baby. But hopefully it's not too many fires. Alright, we got two Morellatops. One was a level 95, one was 105. So I think that'll be good. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the saddle. Ooh, we got a helmet, or not a helmet, but a hat. Actually gonna grab all these so we can start making more narcotics. Come on, slow moving person. And what I might do? Yeah, I think it's worth it. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna start mating these Morellatops. Hopefully we can get what we want very quickly here, so let's do that. Yep. Alright. Morellatops. Right here. Oh yeah, so you can drink water for them. Or from them. But we'll go over all this when we get our new baby and raise it up and... Whoa. Jeez, there's just so many menus. Alright. These two are going to mate. It's awesome. We got a Progoptodon that's like halfway in the ground. So that's cool. We still got Perry, who's doing great. Perry's had to fend off a lot of stuff, not gonna lie. You beat up our Progoptodon's mom, which we need a name for the kangaroo. Don't know what we should name him yet. You got a bunch of sand in your saddle. But yeah, so hopefully we get these babies here quickly, and then they don't take too crazy amount to hatch in terms of whatever it needs. Oh, it reminds me, that doesn't need to be burning. We're gonna quick do these in the pestle. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just need to go get a bunch of prime meat. Alright. Me. I have a better... Alright, so we get improvement on the hat, so that's good. I'm gonna throw this in here, get rid of that, get rid of that. And then we're gonna throw the silk in here for now, but what would be a good thing to do is, while we're waiting for the baby and everything, once we get it hatching maybe, or or grown it up, maybe we'll take a look at the all of the armor that you can make using silk, because it's very specific to Scorched. Alright, we got the egg, guys. And actually, I think it was already, let's just throw it down here for now. It is already incubating. Alrighty. Cool. Hopefully it just stays incubating and then I don't gotta do anything. That would be sick. Alright, let's go ahead and take them off mating for now. Behavior, disable mating. I don't actually know what stats we're looking for though. That's the unfortunate thing. I can't remember if I even put a stat into you. We don't got our binoculars yet, so that's the problem. And I know I put a bunch of stuff into you. You were at like a 20, like, you were under 3k health though. Alright, you definitely have better health. I do know that much. I don't remember how much I put into your weight. Just put like 1 point into melee. Oh my gosh. Alright. 686. I guess we'll find out. I mean, is what it is. We can't be too picky, honestly. I don't got a bunch of time to just make a bunch of moss chops, but guess we'll find out. Alright, so are you hatching? You're hatching in under 2 minutes. Alright, so let's look at making the armor that requires, it looks like, a smithy to make. The desert cloth armor. And takes hide, fiber, and then silk, which is what you saw us just get. So we're going to go ahead and grab all the silk. And this is really going to be really helpful for dealing with heat. But it's going to be easier to fix than, say, like your ghillie armor. And so what would be good to kind of replace? Probably everything. To at least get the main stuff rocking and rolling. Actually, we have a bunch of silk, so I guess just curious. Let's see, heat resist 19.5. Yeah, heat resist is still more on something like this. Okay, that's fair enough. Go you, and then, yeah, for this we need crystal, which we don't have. Have yet to find crystal. Hopefully we find it soon, though. Alright, so let's do, oh, by the way, make a bunch of these. Where is it? Okay. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put this on, put this on, put these on, and these. Oh, alright. How are we looking? Alright. I'm not gonna be too picky. Don't really have the ability to be picky about babies. 160, that seems pretty damn good. 2100. 686. 392. I mean, I don't know if that's gonna be like way better than all of our other babies or what our parents have, but you know what? We're gonna send it. Come on, baby. Seriously? Come on. There we go. Make it out the door. Thank you. Come on, little one. Please fit underneath the tail. Yay, you fit underneath the tail. Alright. Let's go ahead and just give you a bunch of berries for now. So you are happy. We will be imprinting you as we can, which is in 7 minutes. Sweet. Whoops. Alrighty. So what I'm going to do, guys, is bring you guys back in 7. Well, basically, you know, when we imprint them, just because I want to see with our stats where we're at imprinting wise. But yeah, things are moving along not too shabbily. Is that a word? Not too shabbily? I don't think it is. Alright, see you in a bit. Alrighty, guys. So we are here with our Morella tops, 100% imprinted. Just asked to go on a walk, and we were able to 100% imprint off of that. Went up in like 300-ish, 400-ish, 100-ish health. Didn't go up in stam. I did notice we do have the lower stam of the two, but I think everything else is higher. And then went way up in weight and melee. So imprinting is definitely a big help to our Morella tops. Obviously, just freshly grown up, but just some quick basics. If you want to get berries, boy, they get berries like nobody's business. So again, huge berry getters. We also got left trigger attack as well, which is a big stomp. So if you do that around a tree, you're still going to get thatch. These guys are thatch gatherers. We also are going to do an AoE attack around. And that we will actually like take this Morella tops out next episode, and we'll put it to the test because we're going to go in some pretty dangerous metal runs next episode. But obviously I can't go out without mentioning Morella tops, except just about the coolest fact about them. Now this one has no water, but we're watching it. You watch the water. We're at a 142 in water, and if they just sit in water, they are just going to sit here and collect water. You see the water gauge is going up as they just sit here. How cool that is. And so the coolest thing is okay, let's say I'm thirsty. I just go over here and I drink the water. And then they just store it in them. Like, we'll take them out of the water here once he's all the way filled up. Almost there. Alright, $8.99, full of water. And which, by the way, this one holds more water than the other two, so that's cool. But yeah, so now we're gonna have $8.99 water everywhere we go. So we go on a trip with the Morella tops, we can stop and grab water whenever we want. So that is why these guys are so massive for what it is, you know. Do they get, does not look like they get yes, no, they do not get silk, so don't be trying to use them to get silk. Like I said, they are fantastic, and as you can see, they're pretty quick too. Like, they're quick, they're not like fast or anything, but they definitely move, you know. And with this already solid weight that they come with, like, really like the perfect like early game tame here on Scorched. Obviously the big reason is the water. Look at all that. Drinking water 4 days. Alright, we're gonna quick level this puppy up. I just want to get it, you know, maybe 3,500 health, because we're about to be playing around with some stuff that let's just say that can do some damage. Hopefully we won't have to do too much fighting, but as far as I know, there is no safe early game metal, and that is what we need right now. So we are going to go on a trek next episode into very dangerous country, but we need the metal, and that's what we're going to do. And luckily, you know, let's say bad things happen, we can always make another baby. No offense, Relatops, but it is kind of the reality. So, if you guys liked the video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe. Always appreciate you guys watching along, even though I did lose some footage from this series to kind of show the next evolution of what we're doing. I think we at least showed us getting the Relatops. We still got a couple other things to show you what to do next as well, but again, thank you for checking out the series, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one, and the next one's going to be pretty spicy. I can already tell you that. Alright, see you in a bit.